Hi there, my name is Andre, and today I'm gonna prove you that Russian language is one of the most easiest languages in the world. You can say like, what? Are you kidding me? But anyway, I'm gonna prove you that Russian language is super easy. So here you see some Russian letters, and if you cannot read and write, well, first of all, you need to turn off this video, don't watch it, and go and learn how to read and write in Russian, and then come back here, because this level is for people who just learned how to read and write. Now, this lesson is about the conjugations of verbs. Well, conjugations of Russian verbs is super easy, and you need to understand that. So, what we see here we see infinitive. Infinitive is the kind of form when it says, okay, you have a material, and that is material to change it to a past, to the present, to the future, or to make it plural, or whatever. So here you can see infinitive, and Russian infinitive will always end up with this t. T will tell you that it is infinitive, but also before this T, there are like maybe one letter or a couple letters that shows you that is different kinds of Russian verbs. So in Russian language, actually, it is like six endings, very big endings that you can see. The big endings, they are six. So one of the most popular ending in Russian, and you can find a lot of words with this ending, is the ending when it's end with yat and at, with this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, with these letters. And when you see the verb like that, it is extremely easy to conjugate those words. So all what you need to do, first you need to learn how to say pronouns. So yeah, it's me, ty it's you, on is he, and we it's you, like you plural or you formal. Then мы it's we, or me it's we, они is they. So what I wrote here is that you can see this part, right? Тебя or меня, this part. So you take this part here, and just write it down here. And then, instead of till, you write here, when it's ya, then you write it you. If it's ty, you write it yes. If it's on, она, они, you write it yet. If it's вы, you write it yeti. If it's мы, you write it ем. If it's они, you write ют. Finish. And it works for all Russian verbs which has this ending yat, or this ending at. For example, you take word читать, means to read, right? And you want to say I read, so you say я читаю, я читаю. And then when you say you read, you say ты читаешь. Then you say он читает, or она читает, or они, or оно читает. Or you want to say you read, or all of you read, you all read. So you say вы читаете, мы читаем. And then они, they read, you say они читают. Or you take word менять, means to change or to exchange. You put it here, you take all this part before till. You take it here and say я меняю, ты меняешь, он меняет, вы меняете, мы меняем, они меняют. So that was the first part. And so the second part, you can see the many words which is end up with the ending yet and it. So many words. But here you need to see that it also finished with you, and this ending is almost the same, but only one difference that you can see. If before it was letter ye, right? But instead of letter ye, it's letter e. And here, instead of letter u, it's letter ya right now. So this is small difference, you remember? And also here in this part, you move not from this place. You move, you take this yet, you take this it away, you just, you know, you just like erase it, you don't need it. So you take these parts, and write it here. And then you will see you're able to conjugate these words to a present tense. It's very easy. So you take gor here and write gor. Means я горю, I burn. You burn. Ты горишь, right? You just take and write it here down. Он горит. Okay? Вы горите. Мы горим. Они горят. So you just write gor and it's finished. Or you can take this part and write it here. Я храню. Ты хранишь. And on and on and on and on. You just put it here and you've done. So by now you're able to make conjugations with 3 kinds of Russian verbs. So the part 3 is about words, about verbs, which is end up with this ending ся. You will see this ending a lot. So here what we do, we can see the ending to, right? And by now we already know how to deal with this. So you can see that something that we saw in the first part, some endings that we saw in the first part, especially with the ending at, right? We already applied. But here we can see the one of the next part. This is like the second part of the ending is ся. So you just in with you, he, we, and they, you just write it the same, and only in me, я, and only in you, вы, you write not ся, you write си, and the same process. So you take this, just say wait for a minute, and you take this part and just rewrite it here. Занима. Okay? And then you read it together. Я занимаюсь. Ты занимаешься. Он занимается. Вы занимаетесь. Мы занимаемся. Они занимаются. Ta-da! We've done, guys. Now we will speak about how to change this kind of endings when it's ending with to, right? It's infinitive, but before to, you see the ending ova. Also, you will be able to see a lot of verbs like that. So, you take this ova and you change it to u. But you change it how we already talked with you during like a couple times today in today's lesson. So you, yes, yet, yeti, yem, yut, right? We know it. So here you write u everywhere, right? U instead of this, right? U, and then you just rewrite the last part that left with you. So you just like this. Just rewrite it, just without any thought. It's easy. So рисую, рисуешь, рисует, рисуете, рисуем, рисуют. Okay, so it's very easy. Я рисую, ты рисуешь, он рисует, вы рисуете, мы рисуем, они рисуют. So this is it, guys, and the next part we will commit to some irregular verbs and like some verbs that you need to know like case by case, but also those kinds of verbs, it's not that kind of very much, so don't worry and continue to watch us. So the next part will be about some irregular or like special words that you need to remember that you not do some mistake. So now we will speak about like, well, I call this first level of irregular verbs. What I mean that we change it a little bit weird in a little bit weird direction just when you conjugate it with me. But the rest, like when you say I do, you change a little bit, you know, you need to remember, memorize it. But the rest is committed to all rules that we have learned with you. So those words are plыть, to swim. Okay? So when you say it with ya, you say ya, and you go я плыву, and then you see this last letter u, right? And after that, ты плывешь, вы плывете, мы плывем, он плывет, они плывут. So all the rest conjugations are the same as we've learned with you. Okay? Тянуть means to drag. And here, you just erase it in this again. Я тяну, I drag. And also, here the last sound E, sound U, you change it to ешь, ед, ете, ем, ют. It is the same. Okay? So the rest words will be in the same way. So I will just tell you how you do that with me, and how you conjugate with you, we, they, whenever you know it. So резать. Резать is to cut. You change it to режу, right? Режу. And here you go and conjugate it the way how you know it. Then искать. Искать is to look for. So you change it to ищу. And you change this u to another. So я is like I look for, я ищу. But the rest conjugations are the same. Okay? Then писать. Писать is to write. So when you say me, you say я пишу. Я пишу. And from here, you go and change it the way how you learned. So резать, to cut, искать, to look for, писать, to write, идти. Идти is to go. So you change it to иду, and you change this u to all conjugations as we know it. Then болеть and иметь. Болеть is to be sick, and иметь is to have. So what you do here, you left this E and you plus here U. So it's like болею. And you start to change from here. Болею, болеет, болеешь, болеете, болеем, ют, болеют. In the end, it's ют. Плакать is to cry, right? So you say I cry, you say плачу. So from this U you start to change. Плачу, плачет, плачешь, плачете, плачем. Then звать. Звать is to call, So you say зову, okay? A little bit different, зову. And you start to change it from this U. Ехать is to go by car or to go by any transport. So you say еду, and you start to conjugate from this letter U. You conjugate the way how you know already. Nothing changes. And the last word is to fight. Драться. Now you say дерусь. Okay? Дерусь. So you put ye here, you can see, right? Yerus. And then starting from here, you change it, you know, the way how we learned it with you. So this is it. And also, there's one more irregular verbs, and something that we need to know about the verbs which is end up with ending it. It. The words like знакомить. Знакомить. What's happened here? Here, we change it only with ya. We conjugate it with ya. But the rest conjugations, we start not from ya, but we start it from here. Okay, so how it go? Знакомлю, right? But the next one will go not from знакомлит. No, you don't say go there, but you start to you conjugate from here. Do you understand? So the foundation of your conjugation will be not this, but this, from the infinitive. Okay, so we go знаком, it, right? Знакомит, ите, and all the other conjugations will be so. So the next verbs will be just in the same character. So I will tell you on the first conjugation with me, and the rest one you will conjugate according to this part, but not according to this part. Okay. Водить. Водить. Вожу. Вожу. So вожу and this я вожу, right? And when you say ты, you don't say ты вожешь. No, you don't do that. You say ты во, you start with вот, right? And it's word carry, to carry, right? So я ношу. But the rest words are, you go and change it from here, as we've learned with you on the first part of the lesson. Then, садить, сажу, давить, давлю, ходить, хожу. But all the rest conjugation with you, we, they, whenever you start from here. Готовить is готовлю. Готовлю, I don't know if you see this or not. Любить, люблю. Учить, учу. Лечить, лечу. Платить, плачу. And those words only you need to know is those words and real deal irregular verbs. For now, I found just only 3, and they are есть, пить, or бить, and хотеть. For those words, for me, you, they, whenever, all conjugations, they are different, and you need to study them, memorize them by each conjugation. So for those words, the principle that we learn not work very much. But for the rest one, it works. So today we'll talk about maybe I will tell that maybe 90% of all Russian verbs will conjugate like that. And this is the system of all the conjugation of Russian verbs. So as you saw, it's not that difficult, You just remember you, ешь, ед, ете, ем, ют. You remember these 6 letters and you just match it by the situation. But Only you need to remember is this last letter. And if you remember it very good, it's super easy for you to make present tense in Russian. So I hope that lesson was pretty useful for you. Bye bye.